Hey, what's up, stock compounders? Brad here. So today I want to talk about spin-offs, okay? And specifically how to find spin-offs. I'm not going to make the case in this video why you should invest in spin-offs. That's been done plenty of other places. And I really like Joel Greenblatt's book, You Can Be a Stock Market Genius, for more of a deep dive on spin-offs and why there can be opportunities in that space for investors. But today, I want to talk about how do you find spinoffs. Personally, I've had a difficult time finding reliable sources for lists of companies that are going through spin-off transactions. So I just came across this today and I wanted to share it with you guys. So there's a way to do a search through sec.gov, the EDGAR search. Do an advanced search for 10-12B. Now, companies that will be spinning off part of themselves, right, engaging in a spin-off transaction, have to file this Form 10-12B. So all you do is you search for that form in the advanced search, sec.gov. I've got the last 5 years here. And you can see this form type 10-12B is there. And so it shows all of the filing entities that have submitted Form 10-12B in the last 5 years. And you can see when it was filed for each of these. So what I did here, there's 220 search results. So all I did is I went down, I copied the 220 search results, and I pasted them in to this Google Doc, okay? And then first I removed the duplicates. So I sorted by filing entity, removed all of the duplicates. There were a number of duplicates. I think it took my number of rows down from 221 to like 70, okay? So remove the duplicates so you don't have to, comb through all that needlessly. And then I sorted the date, the filing date here. So you can see the most recent spin-off filing, and then right on down through to the older ones here. Right, you can see there's 71 rows here of spin-offs. So the next step that I like to take is Vontier. We're going to search Vontier spin-off. Okay, let's see what I can find with the powers of Google. So Fortive announces expected completion date of October 9th. So it's not October 9th yet. So this spin-off hasn't happened yet. But I can see, what is the ticker of the spin-off going to be? I can just see a lot of details about the upcoming spin-off. So it looks like starting September 24th, the ticker is going to be VNT space WI. And then after October 9th, the ticker is going to be VNT. Okay, so that's interesting. So better that we find one that has already spun off. So I know MSGE has already spun off. So what we can do is we can go MSGE stock. And we can see what it's done, right? We can see what it's done recently. So it looks like this was the, this was kind of the spin-off date, Wednesday, April 8th at $21. And you can see real quick, it shot up to $88. That's kind of crazy. And it's been trading down a little bit since then. I'm guessing, well, I won't make assumptions about that. But you can see that's pretty impressive. If you could have gotten this right when it hit at 21, that's an incredible gain, like a 4x, more than a 4x in what is that, April 8th, in one day. So you can see the power of spin-offs here. Another thing I like to do, so when you have a list of spinoffs, right, you can go through, you can kind of research maybe the first 10 of these spinoffs that are going to be recent just by doing a Google search. And then you can check out the insider holdings. So I'm going to do that for BXRX. I already did that. And really what you want to see is insider purchases, okay? When you get into the situation of spinoffs, it's hard to get transparency, right? They haven't filed a 10K yet, an annual report. It's hard to piece together who owns the shares, right? Until some time has gone by and you get these quarterly and annual filings. You can kind of dig in and find some of this stuff. But early in the game with spinoffs, there's very little transparency about, who the owners are, who the insider owners are. And so, when you can find out if insiders are buying, the nice thing about Open Insider, it shows you how many shares each of these insiders own. And then you can kind of piece together how many shares are outstanding from the spinoff and what percentage is that ownership. If they're buying, that's a really good sign. There's really not too many reasons that insiders buy their own stock. Really, the only reason that comes to mind is, they think it's going to be a good investment, right? The price is going to go up. And these are some of the people that have the best ideas about what the company can do, what the stock is going to do, because they work for the company. They have an inside look. So right now, BXRX is trading at $2.75. So, it's up a little bit. It opened trading at $5.20. And you can see these insiders, they're buying around the low for the last 10 months since this thing has been public. So, they a lot of times they know what they're doing. So look for insider purchase activity and what price that buying is being done. So that's really all I wanted to say about spinoffs, guys. This is one of the best ways I've found to kind of find out what spinoffs have happened recently, going directly to the SEC website and pulling all of these Form 10-12B, and then you can copy it into a spreadsheet. You can sort by when the filing date was, and you can really piece together a nice list of spinoffs to look deeper into. And like I said, one of my favorite ways to gauge whether a spinoff is going to be successful or not is to look at insider buying and look at insider ownership. How much of the stock, how much of the shares outstanding do those insiders own? So that is all I wanted to share, guys. Let me know if you have any favorite resources for researching spinoffs. It's really, and Monish Pabrai has something called the free lunch portfolio, and spinoffs make up 1/3 of that free lunch portfolio strategy. It's a hold for a year approach where you buy 15 stocks, hold for a year, and then you sell and kind of buy the next batch of 15 stocks. 5 of those 15 stocks are from the spinoff kind of pond, fishing in the spinoff pond. So this is a really good place to fish, to find mispricings, to find potential bargains. Yet again, if you want to learn more about that, definitely read Joel Greenblatt's book, You Can Be a Stock Market Genius. So again, guys, that's all I got. I will link to this spreadsheet in the description if you want to take a look at this. It's easy enough to do yourself, but I figure I've already done it. So if you guys want to have at it, go ahead. And yeah, with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.